that is only because of the school. I still remember the very strict and the very caring fathers of my school. As custodians of this professional institution, they help us in imbibing not only the academic qualifications, but also the personal qualities like leadership, discipline, teamwork, determination, flexibility, confidence, self-belief, and above all, respect and consideration for all the people around you. As far as I know, St. Paul's School of the Tripura, which is run by the Baptist Christian Union, is the oldest English medium school of the state and probably one of the best English medium school of the state. And gradually the school has emerged from its junior basic to senior basic, what I've been told. And I've been also told that it is also one of the best schools. I've been also told that several alumni of the school who have been successfully passing through the school have moved forward in their life and have been serving them with pride and humanity at different parts of the country and abroad of different capacities. On this occasion, I wish this great institution, this great school, all the very best, and for all the future endeavors, and hope that you, all the students, continue to retain the best in the coming years too, thereby creating responsible citizens like each one of us who feel proud in saying, yes, what I am today, and that is because of St. Paul's School. Thank you again. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. That was the asset manager of ONGC, Mr. Gautam Singh Roy. Would like to inform and convey all the spectators and our dignitaries that the First Lady of the State, Madam Anuradha Roy, will be arriving very soon. As of now, I would like to call upon our Chief Guest, Honorable Sri Tathagata Roy, Governor of Tripura, to please speak few words on this auspicious occasion. Sri Tathagata Roy. Thank you, sir.
Present on the dais, Shri Ashish Saha, MLA, Father George Matthew Korur, Member CISCE, Reverend Dr. C.K. Debbarma, General Secretary TBCU, Mr. L.L. Rokum, former Principal, Reverend Dr. Lalrema Dalong, former Principal, Reverend Dharmendra Debbarma, Secretary, Mrs. Lalthan Zuali Haunar, Principal, Mr. Gautam Sinha Roy, Asset Manager, ONGC, and others present on the dais, students, guardians, journalists present, ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, let me thank all of you for having invited me to this beautiful occasion of celebrating 75 years of the St. Paul's School here. 75 years is a huge milestone, a landmark in the life of a school. And to think that the school was founded in 1943 when Agartala, although the capital of a princely state, was no more than a largish village, shows the foresight of the people who had come and established the school here. A little while back, when I was seated on the dais, a gentleman next to me who is associated with the school, he was thanking me for having come here. I told him that I never pass up an opportunity to be with little children, because at my age, with my grey hairs, it gives me a chance to go back to those years which I had spent in my kindergarten, in my secondary school, and therefore it is a great, great pleasure to be with children, school children particularly, and address them. As a matter of fact, when I was walking up to the dais, and those little children, they were saying, "Good morning, sir, good morning, sir," it almost melted my heart and brought tears to my eyes. What a beautiful sight. Little children are the flowers of God. So therefore, there is no reason to thank me. I ought to thank all of you for having given me the opportunity to come here. I was speaking of the foresight of the missionaries who founded this school. Two of the missionaries from abroad, from New Zealand, the land of the long white clouds, are present here, and I welcome them to India. I am myself the product of a school of Christian missionaries, St. Lawrence, run by Jesuit fathers in Calcutta. And I have great gratitude for the Christian missionaries who have spread education, discipline, and good education all over the country and in forgotten corners. In fact, a little while back, when the invocation, the prayers were being cited, were being read by the people present over here, I could easily relate to them because I had heard similar prayers back in my school some 60 years back. In fact, the prayers which were to God and to Jesus Christ, I could relate to them not because I had been to a missionary school, but I believe that God is universal and it is not necessary to belong to any particular religion to realize the universality of God. A great sage of India, Sri Ramakrishna, whose disciple was Swami Vivekananda, Sri Ramakrishna had said something which had not been said by many people before. He said in Bengali, "Jotomot Totopot," which means there are as many ways of reaching God as there are religions. All religions are true. Therefore, I personally think that there is no need to proselytize. I realize the greatness of Jesus Christ without being a Christian myself. I bow my head in reverence to Him, and therefore I could very easily relate to the prayers and the invocation that were being read by the people present over here. At the risk of repeating myself, I would say once again that it gives me enormous pleasure to be among these young faces and to be able to be carried back in my imagination to my days 60 years ago when I was one of them, and I used to gape in awe at some bigwig passing. Now, I am supposed to be a bigwig today, although I personally don't think so. I just happened to be catapulted into this position by stroke of fate, but the opportunity that this present assignment gives me is really something, because one of those opportunities which I prize very much is to be able to come near little children, which chance you have given me, and for that I once again express my gratitude. I wish St. Paul's very long and successful life and expansion and opening of similar schools all over Tripura and rest of the country. And I once again renew my gratitude to the founders of the school. And with that, I close my speech. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. That was Sri Tathagata Roy, Honorable Governor of Tripura. Now I'd like to call upon all the dignitaries, including Honorable Governor, to please unveil the school monument. School monument, sir. Madam Principal, can you please lead our dignitaries to unveil the school monument? Meanwhile, very soon the First Lady of the state, Madam Anuradha Roy, will be arriving any moment from now. Meanwhile, we would also like to convey that soon after the unveiling of the school monument, the nursery students are supposed to perform on the stage an action song. So by that time, the nursery students must be ready.
Nursery, yes, but before they will sing.
If you're happy, 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 clap your hands. If you're happy, 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 clap your hands. If you're happy, 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 clap your hands, clap your hands. If you're happy, 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 clap your hands. If you're angry, 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 stomp your feet. If you're angry, 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 stomp your feet. If you're angry, 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 stomp your feet, stomp your feet. If you're angry, 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 stomp your feet. If you're scared, 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 say oh no.
Oh no!
If you're scared, 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 say oh no.
Oh no!
If you're scared, 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 say oh no, say oh no. If you're scared, 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 say oh no.
Oh no!